Hey, this is Dr. Jennifer Patterson, and this is God's Word, no cap. I think about being irritated to death, but I also think about the opposite of that, and that is being irritated to life. How does that even happen? Well, if you didn't know, an oyster produces a pearl in a very particular way. And what happens is a tiny grain of sand or just a tiny grain, just a little tiny something gets in between the oyster shells and it stays there, right? And it becomes an irritant. But after a while, there's a substance that begins to coat that grain. It coats it. And there's layers upon layers upon layers until after a long period of time, those layers harden and they produce this beautiful pearl, a thing of value. You know, in James 1, 2 through 4, James tells us, my brothers and sisters, you will face all kinds of trouble. When you do, think of it as pure joy. Your faith will be tested. You know that when this happens, it will produce in you the strength to continue. And you must allow this strength to finish its work. Then you will be all that you should be. You will have everything that you need. And I think about that oyster. That kind of helps me, understand how God uses so much of what happens to us to produce something new and something that's going to bless us and bring him glory. Our human condition, our pain, our frustration, our irritation is not lost on him. So let's lean in to this relationship with God. Let's trust him that we will indeed have everything that we need and that it will produce something new. Let's trust God to repurpose our pain and our frustration and our irritations today. Dr. Jennifer Patterson, this has been God's Word, no cap.